But yeah, like I was saying, I don't even know, man. It's such a difficult one because we played, in the grand scheme of things, we had many chances, you know. Is it Alcaraz, whatever his name is? The guy cleared it off the line. Ben White's header. I just didn't appear like Fabio Vieira just should not be playing for our club, man. You can tell we missed Xhaka, man. Xhaka, we missed him so much, man. I didn't like Holding. Holding was so bad, man. His distribution, you know what it is with Holding? His distribution is just too poor for Arsenal. Like, defensively, he's suspect as well. But, like, if he's amazing at, like, Zinchenko, right? He isn't the best left-back in the world. He's still very good. But his attacking ability is just so superior, you kind of allow him, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Vieira was not as... He had the most chances in the game. He had like 3 shots. He had one which was like a half shot, which he should have... A half volley outside the box. Should have scored that one. I can't believe he missed that. And he had nothing the entire game. Couldn't even place a simple 5-yard pass. I was so angry, man, honestly. I was so angry. And this is what I say to everyone, yeah. It's not the fact that, oh yeah, we came back. It's too little too late. And more importantly, how can you be 2-0 down at home? If it was away, it's understandable. But at home, how can you be 2-0 down against relegation side? Please, man. I don't think it's acceptable, personally, if you're asking me. And this is the thing. With Salib, this is the thing. Look, I would want Ben White to go centre-back, yeah? But if Ben White goes centre-back, then we lose the right attacking threat. I guarantee you, Arteta's considered this, but it's not worth losing the right-hand side of the attack with Saka and Ben White. Because Tomiyasu cannot overlap properly. In fact, where I sit, basically, in case you're wondering, where I sit is on the right-hand side behind the goal. So I have the perfect angle of, like, the right-hand side of the attack with Saka. Tomiyasu all season is just so bad. Unless he's given specific instructions by Arteta not to overlap or whatever he's doing. So bad. So I understand maybe not putting Ben. That's why he doesn't want to put Ben White there, because, you know, if you do that, then lose the attacking threat completely. But I don't know, man. It's just a weird one. What's his agility and balance, Abraham? What's going on, Anza? Yeah, I don't know. It's we should not be 3-0 down in the first best way to look at it. Yeah, Tomiyasu, I agree. He's overrated. I agree. He's not. Tomiyasu, look, I like him, but you have to be ruthless. Like, when I was a kid, I was all about, you know, like, players that I just thought weren't good enough for Arsenal, and, you know, we did miracles. But when you're going for the league title, you have to be ruthless, right? Some of these players is not good enough for Arsenal. Fabio Vieira, I know he's 22. Send the guy out on loan, man. Honestly, this guy... I don't care about some Europa League team, some joke team that we play in Europa League. We're playing Champions League next year. Apart from that one game in Europa League, I can't remember who we're playing. It was like in the... final round, the 16 or whatever it was. Like, he had one good game, and that's all I've seen him do the entire season. We should have brought Trossard on earlier. We clearly need a centre mid. Like, if Xhaka's not there, we got no one. I don't agree. We shouldn't have put Jorginho on, because Jorginho is more defensive player. Like, people say we should have put Jorginho on. I disagree with that completely. I would, unless Smith Rowe has still got a knock or something, I would expect someone like Smith Rowe. Cancelo? But he's not going to leave on a free, is he? But you know what? That might be an amazing... That could be an amazing signing. But it just shows how good Man City's team are, man. Legit. Like, how they're just letting these players go. What was the feeling? I left before the... Like, it's not good. I left. I was so upset, man. I couldn't take it. I left. I shouldn't have left, but I had work to do, so I was like, I don't know, man. I just couldn't take it, man. Like, trust, man. I was distraught, man. I'm not even joking. I was distraught, man. Because people don't understand this, man. Like, this would be the first league title that I properly see. When I was young, I never really understood, like, when we won it in 04 or 05, of course, but I never understood the magnitude. I didn't follow every single game, you know what I mean? And this is the thing, why it upset me even more is, We should have been 12 points clear. Yeah, we lost to Everton. We drew to those other two teams. I can't remember who it was. Bournemouth. We had so many chances. Yeah, Liverpool. We should have won. Yeah. Okay, I understand. 2-0 is at Anfield. So I would take a better. You know, you could take a draw or something like that. Those things happen. West Ham. Let's not even get started. West Ham 2-0 up. It's shocking, man. Honestly, it's shocking. I was so upset with the West Ham game as well. And I didn't watch the West Ham game, by the way. I was actually in Poland. It was actually my birthday over the weekend, so I was in Poland. And I was actually visiting Birkenau and Auschwitz. So I couldn't watch the game, right? So I watched like the first 10 minutes when I was on a coach thing there. I was like 2-0. I was like, this is amazing. Like, you know, I was like, the game's locked off. I saw both the goals as well. Saw the cross. I was like, this is amazing. We're playing so well. Honestly, as soon as I finished the tour, right, I turn on the stream and the first thing I see is like Antonio hitting a crossbar and I'm seeing it's 2-2 and we almost losing the game. And I'm thinking, what? I'm like, we're playing one man down? Like, what's going on here? And that's the thing. If we were in these games, this is what I say to everyone. If we were in these games, yeah, and we were losing 1-0 or 2-0 in the first place, you can hold up your hands, yeah, and you can say against like West Ham, be like, you know what, we tried our best, yeah. But like when you're 2-0 ahead, there is absolutely no excuse. There's no excuse. Yeah, we were. I agree. I agree with what you're saying as well. How I agree. But this is the thing I want to say to everyone, yeah. In the grand scheme of things, it's a good season. Okay. I understand. I kind of half-heartedly. This is where I half-heartedly agree with everyone. In the grand scheme of things, it's a good season because okay, look, I expected top 4. I thought maybe push to 3rd place, maybe, but I never expected to go for the title. Okay. But it's the best season we got it. Chelsea are going to strengthen. Liverpool are going to strengthen. Newcastle are now contenders. Then you have Chelsea if they get Poch. And then you have Tottenham. As much as I hate to say Tottenham, they still got that caliber of players. It's not going to be easy now. And then what's more important, I think, above everything, is that when you look at the opportunity we're in now, yes, if you said to me in the beginning of the season, will I take 2nd place? I would take it, hands down. But when you're this far ahead, there's absolute no excuse. We're 9 points clear. There's no excuse. At that point, you have to win the league. If we get 2nd place, it's considered a failure, in my opinion. Like I don't care if people sugarcoat it. I agree in the grand scheme of things, it's a good result. But no, in my eyes, it's a failure. To be 9 points clear, it reminds me so evidently of the 2007 season. Do you remember when Eduardo da Silva got injured? And do you remember we drew to Aston Villa 1-1? And then we lost the league? That's basically what happened, basically. Yeah, it's now or never, man. Yeah, that's what I said to everyone. It's now or never. They're not going to get a chance at this again. That's why I'm so angry, man. I'm so angry that we just this thing. We didn't exactly lose to some mad team. You know what I mean? If we lost to like a Man City or something like that, like you know when we played Man City, we lost 3-1. I was there. We made a lot of mistakes. It was men versus boys. We played very well that game, but it was men versus boys that game, right? If we lost that game, I would hold my hands up and be like, okay, you know what? We lost. Even if it was men versus boys, we got wrecked. By caliber of someone like Man City, I don't mind. But then to lose to Southampton, bottom of the table, like legit, the absolute bottom of the table at home. Honestly, it just can't get any worse, man. And it's yeah, that mistake, I ain't gonna lie, killed us. We saved so many points this season. Not who's the goalkeeper? Ramsdale, I forgot his name. He saved us so many points. It's true. So I could forgive, but that mistake is unforgivable, man. You cannot do that shit, man. So I said, we haven't got the maturity to really go for the league. This is what I tell everyone. I don't know. That's what I think, you know. I knew this would happen anyway. That's why I never got too excited. That's why the only time I really felt that we could win the league was when we played Liverpool. When we were 2-0 ahead, that's when I thought, yeah, we can win the league. And when we played Liverpool, we were 2-0 ahead. I was like, yeah, we got the league. That's when I really started believing that we did it. Yeah, Saliba, he's missed. And that's another reason I don't like Holding. Defensively, especially against the Liverpool game, but people don't realise, Liverpool game, Holding made some big mistakes. He gave the ball away 2 times. Salah had 1 chance. Luckily Salah didn't score, because Salah should have scored that chance. He just got a bit unlucky. That's one. And he gave the ball away a 2nd time when Partey passed the ball back to him. It's not good enough for Arsenal, man. Just not good enough. That's the thing. And also with Saliba, like, this is the thing with Holding. On the ball, he's just not good enough. So the problem is, when we have Saliba up front, yeah? Not up front. When he goes forward, he can distribute the ball to Partey, to Zinchenko. If Zinchenko comes inside and drops deep, he can make those long passes. Holding can't do that, man. I don't know if you're watching the first half, yeah? I was seeing opposite end, right? Every time Holding got the ball, it just slows the game down. He can't make a simple diagonal pass. He can't switch the ball. Has to be like a 5-yard pass. If no one's in the vicinity, he's passing the Partey. Partey then gets man-marked by 2 guys just to pass the ball back. Back to square one again. I don't know, man. It's just one of those... Not enough troops. But yeah, the reason I say similar to that season in 2007, because the Eduardo injury kind of cost us it. Yeah, I know, I agree. Mathematically, look, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Man City still got to play Brentford. There's a big chance, yeah, that they could actually do it. You know, they could actually do it. They could. All they got to do is play Brentford, and on the last day we could clinch it. But this is the thing: we've gone from a situation where, oh, we don't have to win at City, to, oh, we only need a draw at City, and now it's a must-win at City. City are just too good. That's another thing. They're just too good. Way too good. What formation am I even playing? I have no idea. City are just too good. That's the problem, man. That's why I don't think we can do it, to be honest. I just think City are just too powerful. Even if we win all our games, City will win all their games. That's the thing. What's going on, mate? Nah, chilling. That's why I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they considered playing Ben White together with what is this? They considered playing Ben White with Gabriel, but it's just not worth using the right hand side. Tomiyasu is just nowhere good enough. That's the thing. City's 2nd team can literally challenge for the top 4. Probably even contend for the league, actually. Yeah, I knew this would happen anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, although this is another reason why we've won a lot of our other games. We've had games at United where we should have won, but most of the time, like, realistically, we should have just... There's games where we should, like, I don't know. It can't even... I still can't believe it, man. I'm struggling even believing, seeing what I saw today, honestly. What is Rabiot doing on the pitch? Well, I don't even know. What is it? 3-3. I need to get a goal. I thought I was winning. Let me get a goal here. Yeah, that's the thing. City have sorted this shit out. Oh my god, I'm going to concede now because I can't select the right player. What formation is this? Taken to the cleaners. Oh, 3-5-2. So it had the different setup. What formation have I even got set up here? I was playing balance for half the game. I don't really root for a team for Arsenal to win. But yeah, it's true. I mean, a lot of neutrals want Arsenal to win, but whether we win, it's a complete separate situation. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to call this situation, but what can we do? I think we've done all we can. We just have to hope City slip up, which is not going to be easy. I don't think they'll slip up. The last kick of the game. That's what we should want. That's what we should done today. Is won the game like that. But yeah, I'll upload this to YouTube anyway. This segment.